Alright, welcome back to the channel, guys. On a previous video of mine, somebody commented that they wanted to see a base tour. I did that for my Decepticon account, and I'm going to do that for my Autobot account, just to kind of show off what's going on. Everything's maxed out. What I'm going to have to do is do a base trial to properly talk about it. But let me just show a few defenses, right? And the thought process behind them. So that's pretty long. Is there a short one? Wow, that was really long, huh? This guy was just farming. There's no point. Same thing, farmers right here. To take a long time. So let's watch this one really quick. So the thought process to any base design, right, is to funnel your guys, or I'm sorry, not your guys, funnel the attackers down a line and get, obliterated by base defenses, right? Now, even though this guy is doing really well, you can see that he pretty much took out the lower right of my base. But the two guys that come out, they're stunners. And what the stunners will do is stop people from healing and attacking, so the other base defenses within range are going to attack and get their hits in, which is pretty much what's happening here. All right, Wheeljack is out of range, so that's why he's able to heal, but everyone is nice and weak from certain defenses. I can't click on the defenses, but you can see here the base defenses did great. And say if they survived some more of this, they would have went over to the Liege Maxima, which is going to hack them. Quick, easy win right there. Like I said, it looked a little scary, but it was a quick, easy win. Let's see if we have... this is a pretty long one, but I'll fast forward it. No double medic, right? I hate watching videos with double medics because I don't have the greatest win streak with those. But let's see how different this is. Now, my gripe with, I think this is Long Haul, right? Long Haul and Jazz. Their orbital strike, really expensive. And at higher levels, you can see right there, it did not destroy the target. Did they get... Okay, so now, if his job was to get my suppression build bot, then accomplished, right? Because we can see right there, now it's... it hacked a section. I don't know if it did anything, though. I think that was a battle boost that ended up killing something. Not too sure. Oh, it is double medic. I hate double medic. All right, but everybody's out now. And now they're over here. My Chromia has the core that helps. You can see the Pokemon over Optimus Maximus's head. It's getting him 25% stronger, and that's why he was able to do a great job killing the people in the front. Everybody back here is, behind the line, so they're not getting attacked in the best way possible, but that was a great tactic by them. All right, now Chromie is dead, so now everybody has to move up. Now, where the problem runs into is that some of my cores on the build bots, they're going to help out a lot. And there's a stunner for you. So more of the build bots, more of the base defenses are just going to start shooting you up while you can't fire back, right? Because you're stunned. Now, why was Tripticon going after that Oh, that's why he was going after that. My Fortress Maximus is dead. The idea behind Fortress Maximus is he helps stunners a little bit more. But you can see here, they're gone. I don't know if he's going to farm. His auto attacks will Triptychon, that is. You can see he's auto attacking whatever's closest to him. I think from this point it's kind of boring. There's no real reason to stick around. Let him farm or not, but that's done. Maybe I should do... Yeah, let's give it a try. I'm going to go do a base trial. Oops, base trial, that's what I meant. I'll try to go in there with my strongest team and see what... Oh, I can't go in there with my strongest team right now. That stinks. That what you can see right there, that was my strongest team. It was over 40k. So I guess I was playing about 40 minutes ago. Still had an hour to... This is going to be a fail. Especially since I know what I'm getting into facing my own base. This is a heavy fail, because what you want to do is, like, especially when it comes to wars, you want to scout the base and prep for it, right? Peter Cullen's voice, always the best. I need an AI version of Peter Cullen's voice, Optimus Prime. All right, so let's talk about some of these defenses. And like I said, the idea is we want somebody to get funneled either on this side or this side. Going up the center is not a good idea, and that's purposely there, right? If you try to go up the center, you have 2 outpost bots and the combiner. So you don't want to do that. And I'm trying to tell those people, hey, don't go up the front, go up the side, And the idea behind that is, well, if I go up, if I see this stuff up front, I don't want to go up front. I'm going to go up the side, and then trouble happens on the side too. So the idea is very purposeful. All right, so let's talk about these defenses. Everything's maxed out, thankfully. This is my main account. All the walls are maxed out. All the cores are at 20. Let's see. All right, so the Vector Prime one, got to put something like that on your, most destructive and scary defense, because people are going to target that down. And of course, I have an MDS right there. So if somebody destroys the MDS, it goes right back to 100% from 22 seconds ago. Similarly with the Alchemist Prime one, I want that MDS healed up as quick as possible so it lives longer. And that's what the Alchemist does. And then on top of that, it heals things up around it, right? And the MDS is strong. So that takes 30% of that. Would I put it on something else? I still say no, because MDS, that thing's powerful. It shreds whatever comes to it. We got my Cronus right here. I needed my Cronus to be as close as possible to all the base core, the outpost bots. And you can see here that range covers everything. Megatronus, similar idea. We want as many defenses to output, to output the fire damage, and this thing has the great range to do it. The Quintus Prime one, because it's the Sharkticons, I want to put that as far back as possible. And I did it for the autocannon. Let's see here, Prima. Same idea. We want the biggest range, and you can see here it's making things stronger. And other things are worth mentioning: the field disruptor and the suppression. Very important. I don't want my stuff getting hacked. and I want everyone very weak. And that's what the Field Disruptor does. You can see right there, it gets people very weak. And I think that's pretty much it, right? And I mentioned this a little bit earlier. I have Fortress Maximus up there, and he does stunning stuff. So that's why I went with this core on the HQ. We want stuff getting stunned, electrically hurt. And speaking of stunned, that's what I did with the shock towers. That being said, I think all I'm missing is just one core, one defense core. Let's look at that real quick before. Oh no, I can't look at it right now. All right, let's give this a try. I think Chromia is on this side, one of these two. So I'm gonna try to avoid this section, and I want to go down this way. I should have brought a combiner with me. I think I was supposed to. I forgot. All right, whatever. Leroy Jenkins, right? Now I'm going after the Spider Mine first. Let's see what I can do. Grimlock's getting hurt already. Let's get him over there. And I'm already stunned. Great. Oh, it's because of blades. And everyone's dying super fast. I have, I'm sure if I had the right team, I'd do better than this. But those prime cores, they make a world of difference. And Fort Max has stunned Fort Max. And that's that. So I'm not sure where I'm gonna, pat myself on the back or knock myself on the back. Really, like the team is strong, but the base is stronger. Any case, with my strongest team, I try my best to open up outposts. So I would have sent Windblade right here because that would have woke up every outpost bot and the combiner. And Windblade has the Nexus Prime, right? I'm sorry, the Vector Prime core on her. So after she would have been, like mauled by the 5, Transformers, she would have went back in time, and that would have been when I brought out my combiner, because they're special. Because all the outpost guys, all the outpost bots would have used their specials, and then the combiner would have came out to weaken them more, and then I would deploy the rest of my team. I think the only difference is I would have brought out my Chromia too on that team, because Chromia has the Nexus Prime core. I think it's the Nexus Prime core, right? Yeah. So what we want is the Nexus Prime core deployed, the bot who has it, so that combiner can get weaker. Am I saying it right? Like, if the I guess you can read this, right? If you deploy this prime core, your combiner deals more damage, right? But also in turn, you deal more damage to the combiner too. So that's why I want to get, and plus on top of that, you can see right there, there's a reduction too. Maybe I'm not reading it right, but the whole point is get this combat bot out there, because they'll help more than you think, And every one of my prime cores is maxed out too, by the way. So that's what I try my best to do. I try to get outpost bots deployed, and then the best way to do it is, like with sacrifice bots, sack bots. In my case, like I said, I have a Windblade with the Vector Prime core. All right, so that's my 2 cents, and that's my base layout. I didn't originally come up with this. I forgot how I faced the base like this, and I was like, that's a really nice design and was strong. So I tweaked it to my own. I put all the resources in the back, so a farmer is not going to have an easy time here. You can see here the missile launcher's radius is covering the front, the side, and where the resources are. So I got everything covered. So what you want is coverage, right? You need coverage when it comes to this stuff. The more the base defenses cover, the better. That's why I don't have everything way back here. I think that's how I originally had things designed, like stuff in the back. But if you have stuff in the back, you have like the radius, like it's doing absolutely nothing to the stuff all the way in the back. You can see right there. So that's why I moved everything forward and just had the base defense, the resources all the way in the back. So that's my thought process. That's my base. Again, this one's fully maxed out. I'm working to max out my Decepticon one, and I personally believe maybe my Decepticon one has a better design, only because that has a better win ratio. When we go into wars, the base is pretty weak, so it's like one of the first 2 bases that gets attacked, maybe the first 3. And then when you see how there's more reds than greens, it makes you feel good. Typically with this base facing higher level people, I think that's probably the reason why I don't have the best win-loss ratio when it comes to wars. But this is a good design. Guys, take a look at my other video to see my Decepticon design, and I think I'm going to try to have another base design at some point. And if you guys don't know how to do that, when you try to move a building, you can see this new layout button is available up there. I don't have another layout, but I will. Really? For 500? I mean, 500 coin is nothing. I don't mind unlocking it, but I don't have that many layouts. I have 1 layout. That being said, thank you for watching the video. If you liked it, feel free to hit the like button. I do make videos every so often, so feel free to subscribe. And if you have some constructive criticism, feel free to leave it down below. Thanks a lot, guys.